Is that K on your shirt?
Good morning, afternoon, or evening, everybody, wherever you may be, however you may be consuming this. Thank you. Isaiah, let's talk about the major NBA stories. I wanted to start this at 10. It's 11:18. First of all, before we get into anything, what happened?
It's Sunday, and Sunday to me, I'm in New York. It's my day off. I work 6 days a week. I sleep in, and then when I wake up, I'll go dabble into some random things. I found myself getting avocado toast with bacon on it. That was really delicious. Um,
Absolutely. Absolutely. That sounds like a West Coast breakfast. For an
really?
East
Is it?
Coast guy, yeah, you're supposed to go get a bacon, egg, and cheese, salt, pepper, ketchup on a bagel, and everything bagel. That's what you're supposed to eat in the East Coast. Now,
I definitely do that.
avocado toast is it's almost like you're from LA.
Could be, man. Could be. Could be.
He
But
could be. Hey, write down in the comments where you think Isaiah is from.
Canada.
Does he look Canadian, folks? We don't know. We won't speculate. But for the top story, as I predicted, LeBron James signing with Philadelphia 76ers. Shocking. What are your thoughts on that, man? I think that dropped Friday. So we've had a few days to kind of marinate upon it, sit upon it. I mean, I was shocked at the initial move because I wouldn't think LeBron would want to live somewhere like Philadelphia. But obviously, I don't think he's going to live there. He's probably going to live in New York. My first thought was wow, I'm surprised he didn't go to either Miami or Cleveland. I thought the basketball situation in Cleveland would have been conducive for him being able to come in and almost damn near be the guy or seen as the guy. I think coming into Philadelphia, it's really going to be the Jaylen Brown show. Um, Ultimately, of course, I like the move. I think it's fascinating. My one take on this before I let you go, because you're probably more tapped into LeBron than I am, having watched him more and seen him more. You know, I think he's better off in the Eastern Conference. I like the idea, okay, LeBron's back in the Eastern Conference. This makes sense again. Um, you know, what do you think?
I was at my when I had breakfast. I was just telling a friend about that. I'm happy for this move. I like the move. I like the Sixers. The lineup. They have a really good six. Like they're top. They're starting six. Like when healthy quotations. You got young Edgecombe. You got Maxi. You got JB. You got Braun. You got Embiid, and you have at six man now. Anthony
Simons.
Simons can light it up.
Simons, dude. Simons is a killer scorer. He's an assassin. Don't ask him to play defense. Don't ask him to set up others. He can rebound a little bit. If he puts his mind to it, he can sometimes rebound. But really, don't ask him to do anything else other than to put the ball in the hoop. He made C.J. McCollum and Dame when we had those guys in their apex. Anthony Simons would score next to them and look very similarly situated. Isaiah, just crumble some more fucking paper while I'm talking, bro.
Sorry, guys. It was like on the side of me. It was bothering me. I'm just trying to move it out the way.
That's okay, man. No, perfect here. I think that ultimately it's a good move. I like the balance of the team. I think the balance of the team is really something to take note of. Um, I guess the question is, are they better than the Knicks and the Celtics right now, as currently constructed? Are they go or in the Pistons? Potentially, is it looking like the Pistons are gonna keep Jalen Duren?
The Jalen Durant situation right now, due to the probably the biggest offseason in the last 26 years, um, it's really being undersold because it seems like it's a pretty bad situation from the outside looking in. This guy is looking for a max contract. I think it's like 287 his max or something like 267, something around there. Some
Never pay
ridiculous
him
number.
that. That would be an obscene contract.
That is a contract you might regret. But he's looking for his money. They're not looking to pay him. They're upgrading other positions. They replaced and will replacement of Tobias Harris is John Collins. They added some shooting. They added a couple guards to help. After losing, honestly, their team kind of just fell apart after they lost. Was it Malik Beasley to the gambling?
They lost Malik Beasley to the feds.
Yeah. So the Beasley situation has been hilarious. Um, so them just trying to replace him. And then right now they're just trying to help Cade at least try to make it back. I don't think they're gonna be another 60 like 60 wins that's the year.
Do you think it was a fugazi season by the Pistons? Do you
I don't think
think
it,
they just put up like because they were quite underwhelming in the play? They literally almost lost to Orlando,
well, they
right?
literally lost. They have no shooting. Team tries to beat you up, but then like Orlando's kind of like they're an interesting team. They got length and like quality. I think they have better quality players.
They were heading into the playoffs dying. They were fucking pulling up for breaths like they were fucking dying. And then the Pistons somehow gave the Magic life, which was crazy. Like at the time to me, because I remember thinking, "Oh man, the Magic probably gonna get swept." Apparently not by that Pistons team, you know.
It was
And
just a
I
Cade Carey case. And
that's
Durant.
true. How much would you be willing to give Duran per year?
I'm cool at like 32.
So 32 over 5 years. What is that about? Is that
Like closer to like one,
that's like 150?
yeah, something around there.
Yeah, 150.
Let me see. I'll give you the
Just
math.
quick math.
32.
How long
So I'm
does it
saying
take two adults to do very basic math?
no, because I did 32 and a half. I was like, you know what? Let's say we'll give him 32 and a half.
Yep.
32 and a half times 5, 162.5. Let's just say we give him like something like around like 165 total. I'm cool with that for Durant. I won't give him more than 170 really. If I have to invest more than 170 in Durant for 5 years,
That's just not possible in the era where the second apron exists. Like maybe in a previous time you could talk yourself in like fuck yeah, let's do it or something if the cap was going up. But now you hear all these things like this is a mega storyline for the next 5 years. The potential contraction of the cap. That's fucking major. I don't like if that starts to happen, we'll see totally different. We've already noticed how the middle class of the NBA is making significantly less, and this is us getting into the weeds on things people may not necessarily find interesting. But the idea that dudes are now getting like 2 year, $16 million, like very just frugal. I know millions of dollars. How can it be described as frugal? But it's frugal contracts, you know, compared to the years of Alan Crabb, Evan Turner, Timofey Mozgov, Luol Deng, just getting 70 million dollars to be 10th, ninth, 8th, and in some cases in their best 7th men on middling teams, you know what I'm saying? So we've come a long way from that. I think in this era of the second apron,
it's just
it's
a very
fucking
interesting situation right now. We got to really prepare ourselves for it. There's going to be some players who are going to get undervalued, like just going to get very below contracts for what they're worth. And then there's going to be, guys that we consider maybe are actually decent, maybe like seventh man up, that are going to be underpaid significantly.
that's true. And you're happy. You've always wanted non-guaranteed
That's all
NBA
I want.
contracts,
I
right?
don't. I don't think not every player needs a guarantee. Like you got
Make
to
your
at least be like,
case. Make your case why people why people's why they shouldn't get the contracts
I'm of the
guaranteed.
belief because I do enjoy football. I do believe non-guaranteed contracts, non-fully guaranteed contracts are more ideal. Just because I do think basketball players have gotten into this leisure mindset of like, look, I just got to work hard enough to get the first payday,
The Ben
and then after
Simmons.
that, I'm not saying that's the mentality necessarily, but like, let's just say you're an NIL player, you make maybe like 2.5 mil in college. And then let's say you get your rookie deal, you're like between picks 6 and 60, 6 and 45. Because I doubt like the last, it's very uncommon for like the from like 45 downward to not actually like get to like actual money. Like you gotta be more the anomaly. But let's just say respectively from like pick 6 to pick 45, you are grinding to get that second contract. And you grind hard enough, you get that second contract, whatever it is. It's life changing money. Even what you're making is somewhat life changing money, depending on how you handle it, of course. Hopefully, you handle it correctly. But you get that second contract, yo, you really set yourself up pretty well. Even if you make like a 4 for 40, that's life changing money.
Absolutely.
And I feel like guys work hard enough to get to that point, and then like they kind of like, they get into this space, and then they stop, and then like at the end, towards the end of the contract, after getting traded 2 or 3 times, they go back, they get back into the bag, they get back into that hunger, get one more payday, and at that point, the player's already looking like they're in their 30s. Call it a career.
Right, right, right. Yeah, and you need guys to be hungry. You need guys to be hungry
Consistently.
rather than riding on the laurels of past performance. Yeah, I agree.
You
Overall,
could have like a shooter. I'm not gonna say Buddy Hield exactly, but like you could have a guy who's shooting like maybe like 40% from three, averaging 15 one season, but he's on contract for another 3 years. His number, he starts shooting 32%, 35% the next 2 years, and then it's like after he gets traded for like the third time, boom, he turns into like a 42% shooter again. He's getting paid.
and that's good for him though. That's if he can turn it up in the contract years, that's good on them. But I think that the Players Association would never allow for that to transpire.
I I feel like the Players Association. We need.
Is
Even though,
trash. They're trash. But I just wanted to make a quick point on the Jalen Duran contract. Walker Kessler just got a 4-year, $129 million deal with the Lakers, and the annual salary is 32.7 million.
that's amazing. I'm happy. I love that. You don't think he's worth 32.7 per year?
Bro, he's barely fucking played. I don't know. Like, I get hypothetically what he brings to the table, but like, I'm getting fucking hyped off of Walker. I don't even know what he can do. He doesn't play. He hasn't played very much.
He got hurt last season. He played in 5 games last year. That's cool. Like it happens. He's a young player. He's still.
Hey
But
man, dude, I'm a Trailblazers fan. I cannot function. I can't be hyped. I can't be hyped over a big who played 5 games last season. You're giving
Guy
him
just re-signed Robert
$30
Williams
million
back.
dollars. Robert
He just
Williams played. He's been playing games for us. Actually, he played like 60 games. I'm pretty sure last year. He
60
played. He
games in
played.
total
Hold
in
on.
2 seasons.
No, he's played. Hold on. How many games did? He played in 59 games, bro. That's a
Last
good
season?
Yeah. That's a good season for him. 59 games plus he was healthy in the postseason, bro. Come on. I mean, how much more can we expect from the Time Lord? And he played
Okay.
17 minutes a game, bro.
This is so sad. We're happy for 59 games in 17 minutes. That's a shame.
We are though. I mean, like for him, his context of Time Lord, it's like, bro, come on now. And he's a Trailblazer big man. You got to take that into account as well.
That is true. He's
But Walker Kessler, bro, yeah, I'm a little. I don't know. Dude. If he's gonna be the answer.
bro. He's gonna be what we need him to be. And what we need is a quality center, getting rebounds, getting blocks, getting the ball to AR, getting the ball to Luca, getting the ball to Grimes, getting the ball out. Just rebound, defense. We're gonna set you for lobs. Boom. We're not asking you to do post ups. We're not asking for fadeaways. We're not asking for post work. We're literally asking for defense, rebound, pass the ball. That's all you got to do. Everything else is gonna be handled for you. And catch lobs. Catch lobs is like fourth,
I think he is better than dominating, probably.
without a doubt.
How would you rate the DeAndre Ayton experience?
Man, it's like you go to the bar and you meet a chick and everything's starting to go well. You bring her back and things get weird. And then you're like trying to kick her out, but then she's like, let's go, let's keep going. You're like, you know what, let me try one more time, and then you realize it gets weird again. And you just like, you gotta go. And
It's a
that's the
very
experience.
interesting. That's a very interesting analogy. That's a fascinating analogy. You want to talk? What is going on with Giannis to Miami? You want
I
to talk
like
Giannis
it.
to Miami?
You know what, if they, I'm kind of disappointed they didn't get Braun. Like, I feel like Braun really would have helped that team. Braun would have helped a lot of teams, honestly.
He would have helped a lot of teams. That
He
is
could have helped.
accurate.
His arrival for so many teams really takes him up a notch. But then the Giannis to Miami, it's cool. But now Philly got Braun, so it's like when I look at the East right now in a serious notion, we got the Knicks. We
Yep.
have the champions. We have Brunson at the
Yep.
top. He's on top
Yep.
of the world right now, as he should be. Shout out to JB.
Yeah, the Knicks and Brunson and Ananobi and Bridges and
At Cat
Cat,
Hart. They retained most of their team pretty much. Alvarado. I think
Sons, Mitchell Robinson. No more Mitchell
they
Robinson
lost Mitch Rob.
to the Celtics, which that's a pretty major. That's a major loss.
That's lost. Who else do they? I think right now, I'll put Philly at two just because I think Boston regressed. You lost JB, even though you get Mitch, you lost JB for PG, and they also get Braun. So I feel like that takes Philly to two.
In the short term, though, you got Tatum, you got Derek White, you got the bones of a team that just won like 55 games or something like that, and you're taking away Jalen Brown, who is maybe too ball dominant in their mind, and you're putting Paul George, a guy who can fit better into their system, and then you're putting Mitchell Robinson, a great defender and rebounder, which was kind of like their weakness last season. You know,
As the regression
I
of Al Horford has happened.
yeah, right, right. It's I basically can get with the Philly being at 2, the Celtics at 3, and then is it the Cavs at 4?
Yeah, I have no faith in the Cavs. They shit the bed too many times. I'm over them.
Well, I have no faith in Harden. Is Harden staying with the Cavs or no? Is he?
Honestly, if I'm Harden, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm just going to Miami. Let's just call it a career.
Wow, I like that.
It's
Wow,
cool.
dude, I really like that because it's like
Uh-huh.
remember Giannis and Harden were hating on each other for a while.
Giannis,
It,
Harden, Bam, Davion Mitchell, Andrew
I
Wiggins.
really like that. Let's see if Harden can try.
I
No, but
think
then that kind of makes Miami snake bitten though. I feel like Harden is such a proven non-playoff winner that
but
like
for
you
the
can't
regular
be
season,
sure for the regular season, but you can't
that's
be
a,
like,
that's
dude,
a
you can't have James Harden on your roster and then expect a victory to come in whatsoever.
no. But right now, they don't have play. Like they don't have much of a team. Like they don't even have like can you even name like their top eight off like just offhand?
Miami?
Yeah,
Absolutely not. I can name Giannis. I can name Bam. I can name is Andrew Wiggins still on the team? He's still there. Andrew
Wiggins. They lost
Wiggins.
Powell. They lost Norm Powell, and that was their All Star too. They lost their All Star Norm Powell.
God damn, dude. Yeah, it's been bleak. I don't know. Should Kawhi go to the? Oh no, Kawhi. Oh, I forgot the Kawhi trades. The Kawhi trades being upheld also because of the fucking
Investigation.
the scandals. That's some
Pablo
bullshit,
Torre.
though. That's some bullshit.
Pablo Torre has been working hard.
How fucking long does the NBA need to investigate that shit? Like, it's been a year. Like, how long does it take? It's not like life or death. It's not congressional. It's not military. Like, unless it is.
We don't know yet, do we? Because what if we come to find out? He's a part of the. I was about to say something wild,
Say it.
but
Say it.
no.
Say
Let's
it.
just say, what if? Let's just say, man, Kawhi could be a part of some really scandalous things that are out right now. We
Epstein?
don't know.
Epstein?
I don't know, bro. Who knows? Because you know what? The money trail. Who knows where this money trail goes? And it must go really far if they haven't said anything yet. Think about it, man.
I think there people in the comments can speculate where the money trail goes. Don't speculate too crazy though.
Mm-mm.
Don't go too crazy. That's not what this. That's not what we're. This is not what that shit.
We're here for
We're
basketball.
not for that. We're here for basketball. You know. But if you want to talk about politics in the comments,
Yeah, that's on.
we
River,
can't really
that's on-
stop you. We can't really stop you. You know. So say whatever you want politically. Isaiah is a hardcore.
No,
One side or the other. He's hardcore.
I'm here. I'm here for a good time in basketball.
I'm here for basketball as well. What do you think of LaMelo on the Timberwolves?
I believe I just seen reports Ant Edwards after also just getting engaged to his longtime girlfriend. They're in France training with Rudy Gobert, I guess building team chemistry.
Wow. Anthony Edwards in France. That sounds like a comedy waiting to be written. You know, him in a
LaMelo Ball
coffee
is
shop.
Him and
Oh man,
LaMelo.
LaMelo anywhere is pretty amusing. I would say.
They need like a
Even though I hate him as a player, I think LaMelo's is not a winning player. You know, they got off of him while his value was at his highest, which is smart.
Yes.
Good on them. I think the Hornets won that trade. They're gonna be liberated and validated. The Timberwolves are not gonna be. I don't think they're gonna get to where they would like to be with that trade. I think they're gonna take a step back.
I think I just got to see it happen. Like I need to understand. Like the NBA
Let's
is
do-
just so strange.
Isaiah, just to convince you that the LaMelo Ball thing's going to go bad, let's do the classic Colin Cowherd line. With the point guard and the quarterback, you want to be like, give them the keys. You want to give them the keys. Do you want to give LaMelo Ball keys to anything? The answer's no, because he'll fucking crash the car. We've already seen LaMelo will crash the fucking car. His
We need that
decision,
ribbon.
it's a decision making issue. And he's the point guard. That's not. I get it that the ball's going to be in Ant's hands a lot, but LaMelo Ball is not like. Unless he develops, I'm not saying he can't, but I would be skeptical that he's going to be like, okay, let me calm down and, like, settle the offense in those moments. Like, his instinct is to shoot a 39-footer or whatever. I mean, we know his basketball history. Like, he hasn't been brought up in like a traditional, but he may get assists, but that's different from like running the offense. I think you would agree on that.
I just don't understand. Like so, I'm thinking about their lineup. So it's Ball, Edwards, McDaniel's playing the 4, or is he playing the 3?
I would say McDaniels is playing the 3.
And they're 4 because they traded Miles Reed. Who's their 4 now?
I don't even know, really. I mean, they got Gobert. Is there 5? Is it
They got Gobert,
Randall's gone? Randall's gone. Who'd they get
Randall's
for
gone.
Randall?
No, they just shipped him to get his contract off. Remember?
So they got nobody back for Randall.
I think it was just second round picks, or just they just shipped them off. Is it their second round?
I thought
pick
they got a guy back. I thought they got like. I thought they. Oh, wow.
No, they because they needed to get the money off, and they'd also to get the other money off. They signed Io DeSumo. Remember, they signed DeSumo, and then they re-signed Mike Conley in free agency. I think he got waived. They still have DiVincenzo, and they got Bones Highland.
Jesus Christ. I just looked up who is the Minnesota Timberwolves starting power forward. It said with the newly AI so funny. The Timberwolves just newly signed Trey Lyles. AI says enthusiastically on a 1-year veteran minimum contract, giving them a traditional forward option. That's so vague. Is that a traditional forward option? So I think we're seeing they're going to shift Jaden McDaniels to the 4. So I think it's going to be Io. No, it's going to be like Io might play the 2. Ant's going to play the 3. LaMelo's going to play the 1 or whatever. And then, like, it's going to be Jaden and then Gobert. That's clearly going to be the lineup.
That's crazy. LaMelo's
that's not doing it for me.
No, it's not.
That's not doing it for me at all.
How tall is LaMelo? Like 6'8"? 6'7"? He's tall.
6'6". No, I think he's like 6'6". 6'5", 6'6".
Because when he stands next to Lonzo, he's taller than Lonzo.
Yes.
And Lonzo is 6'6".
So he's 6'7"?
I think he's 6'8", because he's like a little taller. Like it's like look up an image of LaMelo and Lonzo. Like there's a little gap of height. Now it's not like he's smart. That's a gap of height.
Man, do you think it annoys Lonzo that LaMelo has had more durability than him?
I think Lonzo's just happy his brother's doing good. Like I think Lonzo being the oldest one too is just more supportive. Like he did what he could, but his knee, at least he could walk. That's the best way I could put it. At least Lonzo could walk.
Yeah, the Lonzo knee situation was crazy. The Lonzo knee situation was unfortunate.
They were saying Lonzo couldn't walk. The guy was in a wheelchair. All types of crazy reports. Like, I'm just happy he could walk.
That's a blessing for all of us. Being
That's
able
what
to
I'm
walk.
saying.
If you can't walk,
Yeah, you're about to say that. Look, I'm looking forward to Lonzo's Big 3 career. That's what I'm looking forward to.
hey, if you can't walk and you're still like, doing your thing, you're a strong person. Shout out to you. You have an internal strength that can only be forged through the fires of adversity. In all seriousness, so shout out to you. You're a real one. To the people who can't walk or who can walk, fuck you. Go out and walk. And we'll end the show on that. Get those fucking steps in. America, good luck.